Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time to the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Nevermind. I'm your host with the most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming at you over the airways on WNTF. Nevermind the Furthermore. Nevermind the Furthermore is made possible by a generous sponsorship from Independant.org. Yes, the Independent Creator Directory, your one-stop shop for the best and the brightest artists, authors, musicians, proofreaders, flatters. Friends, if you have a project you're trying to make happen and you want the best to do it, they are where you go. I know, I'm there. Just look up about Nicholas Tockert. I'm up in there. The other thing is, in this era of difficult contact with some of the bigger social media networks, yes, I'm looking at you, artist formerly known as Twitter, who won't let me like a page, like a comment today. Yes, I cannot hit the little heart button to like a comment. You might want a little more stability, and that's without worrying about, getting bounced. So, friends, colleagues, Romans, lend me your ears and let me put a sweet, sweet ad for the good folks at indecd.org in there. Now, that's been said, we're also made possible by sales of the Simple Sword, the Fighting Axe, and the Simple Spear, my ongoing series of sword fighting related manuals to teach you how to be dangerous safely. And thank you, Cindy Koepp, for that. As well as a special notice for Through the Thinning Veil, 7 short stories to spookify the season. And that, dear friends, will let me we're going to glimmer past Big Stompy Robots. I don't need to promote that too much, do I? You guys know how awesome it is. If you don't, why aren't you playing Tabletop Destruction as the cold hits us? But spooky season is upon us. Now, I've been struggling, friends, for a long time to figure out something. And I'm going right into my monologue, so deal with it. When is the start of spooky season? For some people, October 1st. For some people, midnight, October 31st. I needed a date. Now, as everyone knows, Leafy Moss does start on September 28th. So have the PDFs of your books for the Leafy Moss folder ready, and be sure to contact me soon because Leafy Moss is upon us. But I realized something that moved my spirit and soul. Yes, last night while I was doing my emergency spooky season start of Art Time with Nick, which you will go back and see because it's that good. I was obligated to do a fan piece because yesterday, dear friends, was a day most important in my calendar. Yesterday, September 17th, is the birthday of none other than Cassandra Peterson, our own Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Thus, we have a perfect hard date for the start of spooky season because you have to prep. This doesn't just happen. And with that, I felt liberated. So in something that incredibly rarely happens, I did fan art of Cassandra Peterson's character, Elvira, with a few slight tweaks just to make it interesting. And I may be doing another one. No, I'm kind of in a mood. It's incredibly rare for me to do fan art of anything that isn't my own. But this is clearly labeled as fan art to the point I did not use the image I did as one of my thumbnails because I did not want to risk profiting from her image because that would be bad form. So it is up, labeled as fan art. I will not take any funds for anything involving it because that's how I roll. I mean, unless she's like, here, I want to give you money, at which point, absolutely. There's very little Elvira could give me that I wouldn't gladly accept, except perhaps restraining order. That's mostly a joke, friend. No, we are into the spooky season. I've got a couple necessary movies under my belt, bringing it forward. I spent the night doing some great artwork. I was up till 3 setting everything up for this week because it was one of those weeks. So, on to my accountability. Part of it is doing that because over the course of this weekend, I had the first practice, and unfortunately, not many people could attend. But my good friend James Robertson did come out, and I found out he's still unable to. Well, he's able to, but he medically is not supposed to do a lot on his feet. So we spend a lot of time with him sitting and doing some other things. Working on complex strategy discussions and such, aka playing Magic the Gathering. Yes, it happened. My practice turned into a Magic night. I regret nothing. But because of that, I will have to do, in this coming week, some new footage, and I may realize that the pumpkin apocalypse once again is upon us. So there may be some interesting footage done, as I was inspired. I don't know if I'll be able to pull off what I want to pull off, but I was inspired. I've done a bit of writing on Paints and Hellfire. I'd still love to get it out before Halloween. I don't think I will, but I would love to get that out in time for spooky season. And I did give Trelena the secret link to go read the in progress version of that. This has been a very interesting time as it's been the adjustment to the new style of homeschooling I'm doing with my son, which takes up a good amount of my time in prep and dealing with. But we're doing good. Things are creative. Now, there are a couple things I need to ask about. A lot of people are talking about the Fables project going public domain allegedly. I say allegedly because ownership rights get very weird. And as someone who's a huge fan of Jim Croce, if you know, you know. That man had to stop making music because of how bad his contracts were. And I think that's truly criminal. But we I'm going to say I'm going to just flat out advise until legal stuff settles, I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. So I've mentioned that. The other thing that happened is SilCon was this last weekend, and because I had practice scheduled, I could not attend. And then my practice kind of caved, which is tragic. But I'd like to know how it went because I'm hearing really interesting mixed reviews and results. I would like to talk about how to make it better, how to go, because that's one I am considering attempting to attend, possibly next year once I have the setup. And I am quickly, it doesn't seem like it's looming, but LodgeCon over in Illinois is coming up, and it's a gaming convention, and I will be there for my first 2-day convention. Or is it my first? No. RegionCon was my first multi-day convention. Yeah. So we're moving ahead in the world. And what's nice is we were invited to go to LodgeCon, so I'm excited. It seems like it's a very vendor-friendly event. And I have more space than I've ever had to work with. So I'm excited. The idea of being able to set up Big Stonker robots and demo it and do everything I do is going to be glorious. So that means I have a lot to get done. My mind shifts more towards gaming when the temperature starts to shift in prep. The sword fighting stuff I apply. I just do. I don't need to do prep for it because I've done prep for it when it was too hot to sword fight. Now I get to do the gaming stuff, and hopefully we can get back on track. We got derailed by some commission projects, and I want to bring that forward. So, any advice you guys have? Now, I also want to please ask you guys to like, share, and subscribe to this. I'm having some viewership issues, and it may be because folks are catching my show on Facebook. I may have to tinker how I broadcast my program because I'm trying to get my views up on YouTube. I'm nowhere near monetization, but if I could get the watch hours up, maybe we can make that happen, and I'd love to see it. Simply because money is good. But with all that said, I think I've established where I am. I hope this Monday is treating you very well. And I'm going to run the ad for our dear friend Joe Bachman's IndieCD.org, and then we're going to get to your comments, because frankly, your comments are far more interesting than mine. One caveat. I have seen that Nita Lanning has been in the hospital. I don't know for what. I know she is in the hospital in the far foreign lands of New Jersey, I believe. Whatever's going on, Nita is in our thoughts and prayers, and I will do what I can to support her. So expect to see her commercial earlier than it often shows up. That is why. However, Joe pays the bills.
Hi, I'm Joe Bachman with the Independent Creator Directory, and we're going to talk about what is the Independent Creators Directory today. Well, this was created so that creators of various disciplines could have a space to list links to their works to promote themselves and also promote other creators that they know. This also gives them a way of having all their links stored so that if by chance they get the ban hammer from any of the major social media networks, they still have a place they can send people to be able to look at what they've created. To become a member, just go to indiecd.org, click on Become a Member in the top right. It's a $20 lifetime fee that also includes updates to your page whenever you have new works that come out. All you have to do is contact me. I am the one that sets up your page for you. I am also the one that does all the updates for you. You'll also have access to the back end for a blog if you're wanting that feature. And I can also grant you access to the calendar to be able to add in any events that you may be going to. For any other questions you may have, feel free to reach out to me on Facebook, on the Independent Creator Directory Facebook page, or by emailing me at jbachman@indiecd.org. Thank you and have a great day.
For helping make this possible. Now, friends, we want to get this show hopping and popping. So I want to know what projects you have. This is why I hand out wrenches like they're candy. Be sure to promote your stuff. I want links in the chat, people. Now, let's see. First through the door, Carl Witzman. I am the first. Wow. 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 Everyone else is still on BCam channel, I guess. Yes, whenever Brian's running No Warning, which has this odd chance of happening Mondays at 9 a.m. When that happens, people are a little late getting into the show, and I understand that, and I respect that, and that's fine. Dawn, let's see. Guess who jumped on my lap on her own is currently getting petted. All the options running to my head are not appropriate, and a part of me is sincerely, for your sake, wishing and hoping, because I love you that much, Carl, that it's Cassandra Peterson. Anyway, morning. Good morning, Alec, over at Alex Creations. I saw that you did a new stream with some new tech. I'm going to check that out. I hope everyone else does. You're coming along quite nicely. Just takes me a bit to get to some of the streams because, frankly, there are so many that I watch. Hey, Alec. Hey, Carl. Taking a little break. Be right back. Well, that's good to know. And hi, Donna. You keeping cool? Everything good? I saw that you had that fancy coffee drink from the gas station. I hope the palpations aren't too much. Grant, you're early. Just a little bit, but brother, you're on time for me. Memoirs of the Morbid is out, I believe. Beowulf is hitting another crowdfund. Although, Grant, is there a good place people could continue to get Memoirs of the Morbid? I figure with Halloween coming up, a little bit of cross-promotion of an older product might not be a bad idea. Grant, Donna, morning again to those who I already said hi to. Hi! Yes, a bunch of us were over at Brian K. Morris's show because it's a great show. Good morning, Alec. Hi, Donna, Grant, and Dawn. Dawn! Okay, we got lots of greetings going on. Yes, good morning. Good morning. BKM is still going. Let him. Battle on, BKM. We support you. I've been informed I'm slowly turning into Brian K. Morris. I don't know what they're talking about. I mean, really. Whatever could they be talking about? I don't get this illusion that I am somehow turning into Brian K. Morris. It's bizarre. It's odd, I tell you. And I'm not just bringing this hat out because Elvira. Okay. So, yeah, I'll wear that for a little bit. I'm feeling a little saucy. Carl, that's awesome. She will get there. And hello, Alec. She even lay down on my lap and purred and sat there voluntarily for about 10 minutes. That's better than some girlfriends I've had. Wonderful. We're talking about Char, right? Yes. Hashtag not last man standing. Do I need to make a sign for you guys? Okay. Well, I'm going to move the fez. Not that I don't love the fez. It is a prized and beautiful thing. However, I get going so much that the fez tries to fly off my head. Yeah, folks, please don't forget to like and share. Coffee almost brewed. Waiting for Nick to change glasses. Haha, tropes for the show. Yeah, there are a few, and a few will be resurrecting in the near future. Congrats, Carl. Yoshi's been more affectionate since it's getting cold. Stuart is not only very affectionate right now, and Dusty. Dusty's happy as a lark. You have to understand, my cat Dusty thinks he's a husky. Mandy did hurt her shoulder rather badly, and she's doing a bit better, though she had a reaction to the prednisone. But she had her ice pack out. She set it down to go do something, I believe, go to the bathroom. Came out, and the cat was hugging the ice pack. That's Dusty. Now, Stuart, who is not a double fluff cat, but a single fluff cat, has been marching around complaining about the temperature here quite loudly. He is very affectionate, and I am okay with that because being a member of the Chunky Monkey Scuba Sleeper Squad, I kind of like having a little bit more affection for my cat, so I'll keep it cooler. And thanks, Grant, from feral kitten who's scared of me outdoors to lap cat in a year or so. They all want love. And yes, my feline family may be expanding by a factor of 1.5. Yes, there are 3 porch cats that if I can't find a really good home really fast, the survivors of the disaster next door may be ported in, and I don't know how I'm going to survive. But we'll find a way. Hello, friends. I just got up. Need coffee. Lots of coffee. And you know what we need? I'm going to tell you what we need from Kelly Carlisle, also known as Kelly Austin. We need from the case files of Bishop Kincaid, the Rembrandt stratagem. Yes, we need that. And we needed Comic Stories #1. We need the glory of her creations. And then when you guys get it and everything's set up, if there's a way to review it, review it. Folks need reviews. I would love some reviews on my books, those of you who bought mine. Now, where am I? Wow, that's a whole universe. Hey, Kelly, in late October, we will be at HoloCon. Don and I have been asked to give a panel on Muncie Game. I envy you, beautiful, blessed lunatics who are making it to HoloCon. I had plans to go this year. Those plans went up in smoke, well, actually up in dust when certain financial hits hit us. But next year, Gadget. Kelly Carlisle, trying strawberry watermelon mocha flavor this morning. Well, tell us how it goes. Same here. Oh my, that is an interesting combo. And you know what fuels authors is something. I'm glad someone understands my morning woes. Oh, absolutely. All mornings are like, whoa. Hey, Kelly, and let's see. I only wish that I could update the printed manual on Lulu, but they didn't change, and I will just have to do it as a new book. Whatever, I can do it. Carl can do it. He has the technology. He can make that happen. Kelly Carlisle says, I'm a kinky kind of coffee taster. And back from the past, we have the not in the green room sign because, you know what? I'm going to get myself in trouble, so I'm going to be quiet. Let's see. I did my art stream early as I'm sick, says Alec, or have a really bad cold. That still counts as being sick. I'm trying to work on something for the school's esports team. I was out of it, so guess who's redrawing it? Hey, sometimes that happens. Get the work, do the work, you rock. We believe in you. Yawn in the name of love, 'cause I was up till 3. Okay. I'll pass on watermelon coffee. We all have our kings. And Grant likes watermelon beer, depending on brand. Fascinating. Tomorrow I'm trying banana raspberry swirl coffee. I'm going to have a diabetic shock. Oh, that is a lot of sugar in those types of drinks. Nuts and coffee. Now the day may get, it has been cold. And I've been good. It might be time for me to break out one of my fancy chicory coffees and sip it on the front porch while contemplating the coming of fall. Ooh, delightful! And let's see, Kelly Carlisle is intrigued by watermelon beer. Right, is that something at local Walmart? People still watch videos on Facebook. How quaint. Well, you see, when one is on the pooper, one does things. Anyhow, too much work to do, too much work to do and not enough time. Isn't that the way? Cassandra Peterson on my lap? That would be very interesting. Everything about Cassandra Peterson is interesting. Anyway, but Stuart has to share the brain cell with the rest of the ginger cat world. Yes, you see, but if I end up with 3 ginger cats, because the outside cats, Snickerdoodle, Bubba, and Boots, are two of them are gingers. Now, mind you, Snickerdoodle, and I am not saying this facetiously, there is something a little wrong with Snickerdoodle. I don't know if he is a vision thing or if he's just a little. He behaves like he's special needs just a bit. So he and Bubba go everywhere together, usually side by side. But I've seen Snickerdoodle track things visually, so I'm not quite sure. Maybe he's deaf. No, because he's responded to his name. I'm not sure. But there's something there, or they're just really affectionate. But, oh my God, 3 new fur babies. You need them. I do love cats. I am very allergic to cats. And 2 put off a lot of dander as is. So we'll have to see. Right now, they're outside cats. Yes, and my cat doesn't have a brain cell right now either. He is currently chewing on a curtain behind the couch. It happens. Sorry that I'm distracted doing some updates on Uncle Carl's Guide to Munsey Wellness at Lulu.com. Hashtag always promote. I don't think the cell's in the house right now. It happens. Sorry, Kelly. I didn't see your message. A lot of breweries have watermelon beer. Some of them aren't that good. Munsey. Yes, I promised. I will. 21st Amendment Brewery is probably my favorite. It's generally seasonal and well, it may be too late. Now, I will remind folks that I do not condone the use of alcohol, but I do tolerate it. Fashionably late. Had to get coffee. Fully understand. That's been one of the major points of our conversation. And I want to make it clear, I was not saying you were giving away your shows and not planning to put them on the network. I just said you were reassessing your priorities so that you could do what you could to get that Roku network going. And yes, get that coffee. It's about time to crack that open. Coffee. Fingers don't work. That's why I need coffee. Yes, everyone is in coffee. You name them. Okay, 2 of them were already named by my neighbor who is currently inconvenienced for legal reasons. One of them was not named, but I needed something to say, and it was always and his brother and his brother and his brother, you know. Snickerdoodle, who's Snickerdoodle colored. If you know, you know. If not, don't worry about it. And his fully functioning brother, Maddie said, you know, we were trying to find a name, and Bubba slipped out, and he listened. So Bubba it is. Now, Boots has long white socks on his back legs, so it looks like he's wearing white boots. Yes, I know. He's from a year before, and he's a bit more, I want to say feral, but not just the way you're thinking. This cat is a little goblin. Like the other cats will be walking around and doing normal, and he'll pew across the yard. And then he'll go attack something that isn't there, fall over, and go, and pew, and pew, and pew. This kitten has a lot of energy. And it's a little skittish because the neighbors weren't always so nice to him. I screamed when you said 3 gingers. Yes, take those 2 Velcro babies in. Guys, I think everyone in the NTF community is a cat person. I've had other animals, but I do love cats. I've had many before, which is why I'm hesitant, because it can become problematic. Nick, have you tried date coffee? I believe so. I've had a lot of the non-caffeinated, like 0 caffeine alternatives. I'm trying to figure out if I can balance my tolerances out enough to have a little bit. It would be nice. I like cats, but my dogs do not. I understand. Snickerdoodle is a cute name for a cat. Yeah, I think it is. Pops, and hi, Donna. And we are right in time. Now, normally I would run their ad at the end, but as last I saw, Nita Lanning is in a hospital for something. I'm not aware of what. I want to support her, and supporting her is showing all the things that she does over on the Indie Comics Network, so I'm going to run their ad now. A fair warning, not all their content, in fact, much of it is not children safe. Viewer beware. Alec, a lot of this isn't for you. Sorry. And we've got some more greetings. And Alex said, I want a pet skunk, but my dad really wanted one. I found them cute. Oh, skunks are cute. They're just different. And they can be de-stinkified, I believe. I've been on a date where I drank coffee. Oh, instead of coffee dates. I understand that. I like date coffee. Better than movie dates. Oh wait. No, it's okay. I get where you're going. Yesterday was a strange day for me, animal-wise. For first time in 7 years, I didn't go to nor was involved with wolf stock. I don't know what wolf stock is, but I am envisioning large quantities of hippie dogs. Hot Pops, I have dates with coffee every morning. I hope Nita's okay. I saw her Friday night with Heather in the green room. Oh, great. I've been editing the wrong file all this time. Now I have to find the latest version of this book. Oh, I hate when that happens to you. I almost forgot to remind you. My show is tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. Excellent, Grant. Well done. Great. That's the right level promotion. You're drawing. Grant, is it Drawing with Grant or Grant Draws? Is a great show. I was glad to be on it. Because coffee is usually good and movies usually suck. Well, then you're watching the wrong movies. This is why I watch a lot of old movies. Biggest fundraiser of the year for the shelter I used to work at. I see. Also, please check out Beowulf number 6 on Kickstarter, bit.ly/Beowulf6. You know what? To help Grant, this is slightly out of date, but I do have a trailer for the series that I will run. Now, you don't want Beowulf 5, you want 6, but I think we can make this work.
Hazel always knew there was something special about her cat Mooney, but she's still shocked when Mooney opens his mouth to tell her he's just had a vision. An ancient evil has awoken after centuries of sleep, and only one man can stop it, the legendary warrior Beowulf. Unfortunately, it's been over 1,000 years since he slayed a dragon, and he's been reincarnated as this guy. His name is Victor, and he's more unemployed millennial slacker than mighty warrior.
Just about, as Grant says, just imagine the 6 where the 5 is. Only 10 followers on Beowulf right now. Ooh, the OG Dracula, that movie. Yes. I'm going to try to send a newsletter out tonight. That should draw people. Yes, absolutely. Or tomorrow, depending on how busy I get. Fair enough. I already watched the OG Dracula for the first time this season. I will watch it again because Bela Lugosi is a powerhouse. And we watched the old OG Wolfman and Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein. I'm at new movies, Nick. I fully understand. I don't care about new films as a rule. It's very rare for me to care about new films. I did enjoy 2 new series that have come out lately through assisted means. We watched Ahsoka, which I found actually quite fun, but there were a lot of, and I'm going to choose that they were tongue-in-cheek homages to other great sci-fis. The map from Treasure Planet, the whale scene from Star Trek II. There are a whole bunch of them, but it's been pretty good. I do find that I think they backtracked a lot of Sabine's growth, and I find that sad. But that and the anime-styled My Adventures with Superman, which I think we might be done with the first season. I'm not sure between the writer's strikes and the oddity of internet channels. I enjoyed the heck out of that, and I know it's not everyone's tea, but honestly, a more upright, chipper Superman, like a happy Superman, a hopeful Superman, is something I could get behind. Let's see, 11. And let's see. Go get Beowulf. It's a great comic. Get all 6. Carl makes a good point. Following a Kickstarter doesn't cost you anything. You're not dependent to back it, and it helps me show up better in the algorithm. So, guys, if you're involved with Kickstarter, follow all that. Grant Draws is tonight. Ugh, my links are on my other computer. Okay. That wasn't odd. I do want to apologize. I am fighting several bizarre glitches because no matter what I do, my cell phone keeps trying to update. However, it says my internet is too slow for it to update. So it keeps trying, which is slowing down my internet further. Technology hates me. I'm going to probably have to go on an adventure to like the library's internet and hope that's stable enough for that to update, which will restabilize my network. Yes, I am struggling today, and that's okay. Shared the sign up to the Madness Grant. Thank you, Pops. Now, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. It is a great movie. Yes, it is. Thanks, Pops. Beowulf has been mentioned over the weekend for some folks. Dawn is promoting Beowulf on the shows we do. See, that's what I love to see, folks. There's cross promotion. For example, I did my setup stream, and unlike usual, when I do my art time with Nick, which is usually about an hour and a half, I went well over 2 hours last night. It's a good one, even though I didn't have many guests. My chat was empty, so I just kind of bounced and drew and did stuff. But after that, I have to set up all the videos for the week, upload all the shorts that I've made, so the art time-lapse playlist that is on this YouTube channel, and if you're not watching this on YouTube, come over to where all the cool kids are, can be found here, and you can watch the pictures draw themselves in rapid speed, because amongst other things, my son likes to chill and watch that. So I got that. All 4 pictures are submitted on DA, and I realized just how much I've been doing lately. I've got a lot of books out. I stream heavily. I have a lot. I'm doing a lot. And sometimes you have to do that. But in the middle of it, I had a chance to promote Mike Jimmy Lorsha DeBron, whose life on Korra is a great thing. And I have the humble privilege of being a voice actor for a 4-eyed, 6-legged space chameleon with dementia. Because isn't that just typecasting? I just got goodies from let's see if it will load. So let me hop off of there and see if it loads. Kelly Austin, Kelly Carlisle, Kelly the goddess of pulpy creation stuff, sent me images, which, if I can get my system to let me get back into, I will share. If not, I'll share them Wednesday. If I'm allowed to. Kelly, let me know if I'm allowed to, because I'm really excited. Yes, I just got it. And I like the older spooky movies, says Alec. Absolutely. I have a very weak stomach for gore / torture-y scenes. It's just not my jam. I adore the black and white clunkers of the 50s to about the 70s. You have a few ones that are colorized, but of the same spirit. It's nice to have something that I can watch and still be. I get chills every time I watch the Bela Lugosi staircase scene. The whole "Listen to the Children of the Night." I will always get chills from that. Now, my favorite slasher flick is still the original Halloween. I have not seen the latest one. I know I need to, but I'll get there. However, because I do have a great affection towards Jamie Lee Curtis and Laurie Strode as a character. And it is not opening up right, so we'll try that one more time over there. If not, I will. Okay. Oh my. Well, be good. We're going to go super old school and see if I can't get it to come up. Look at this. Secret preview internal artwork. Look at this. I hope I don't get in trouble. We'll find out if I get in trouble. Look at this. Clear. That's so cool. Bad guys who are bad being beaten. I'm all for it. And apparently I can't do it because of the messenger goodie that she sent me. And thanks, Dawn, always. That's right. One thing I'm dang proud of you guys is how well everyone associates and takes care of each other and builds each other up. I want to see everyone succeed. I want you guys to be the independent superstars. And I mean that seriously. I want you to be superstars. I want DC to be like, Mr. Lankard, we'd like to talk about acquiring your properties. You know, I want money and glory and all the goodness from these wonderful creators to just flow to you. I want to manifest that in the universe. And you know what? I wouldn't mind my own share of it too. So while other people complain, because right now, and we are going to be friends. Let me make it crystal clear that I am in total support of the SAG-AFTRA strike. I absolutely believe that we need to hold the line against, the unethical and manipulative use of AI. I believe people should be able to retain the rights to their own image and not simply become scanned puppets in a dystopian hexscape. And I do believe that people who do a job should be paid fairly for the job. So that is that. Now, my works do not affect them, to the best of my knowledge. And we are coming into another unique period. And I'm going to ask folks to listen to me. Creatives, listen. I have a knack for precognition on things like this, and rarely am I wrong. We are not feeling the full effect of the AI strike. The the SAG-AFTRA strike and the others yet, but we will entertainment-wise. And while the world panics, much like the lesson we learned during the coronavirus pandemic business, there will be a sudden dramatic vacuum of entertainment and quality entertainment during a period where people won't be able to get stuff out. It's expanding to video games. It's expanding elsewhere. Other folks are going on strike. That means the independent creators can make things that we've always made and perhaps get a bigger audience. This is not undermining them because, frankly, the kind of audience and scales they're dealing with aren't to a scale for us. But it is a time of potential opportunity for the cunning, because we need audiences. We need people to see our stories, to read our stories, to see the artwork, to buy the hats. Oh my gosh, did you see the hat Shalana made? But the only way that's going to happen is if they're looking. And real soon, folks are going to have a backlog of not as much stuff to look at. So this will be a chance, an opportunity, a moment to get out there and promote ourselves. So we need, while we have this nebulous time, let's brainstorm, let's focus, guys, on coming up with ways to boost ourselves and each other, because I do believe that if you approach the universe with an open heart and a sense of enlightened self-interest, you will be rewarded. Because aside from the basic moralities, just doing the right thing usually helps everyone involved. That's why it's the right thing to do. So why not get out there and create and put your stuff out? Because yes, the movies kind of stink right now. And instead of lambasting them or complaining or anything, because you got to remember, most Hollywood executives, most Hollywood creators, your filmmakers, your writers, your stuff, have to go through a huge filter of executives and committee decisions and things, so that they get responsible for stuff that they didn't do and they wouldn't want to do. So things like these strikes are creatively important. But for us, where we can make make things happen, now is a great time. Get your stories out, promote them, share. Remember, everyone who has a video that I have shared, everybody who gets one of the ads, gets access to the ad folder. You can copy the ads out. Okay? You can download a copy of that and then promote each other. That's what it was built for. I know it's coming. But I think it's a great way to help, because everybody needs help in this. I'm trying, as I've battled my health and finances, to get where I can do more shows. And it is a near painful grind to level up where I can do more shows, to promote and sell my things directly. Because I know what of mine sells online well, and then what's on at shows and programs sells well there. The only way to do it is to get out and do it. And this is coming to a good time, because there's going to be a demand and a lack of supply. So please get out there and make great things. Now, I'm going to run an ad a bit because I've been prattling. And then I want you guys to really think about, and let's plan for Wednesday to make that our discussion topic. How can we best capitalize and garner interest during this time of upheaval in the entertainment industry? And while we're thinking about that, let's run an ad for someone. I ran that. Yeah, let's do this. I'm feeling spooky. All right, yeah. What a wonderful world that Carl Witzman has created to send chills down the spine and make you wonder, what was that smell? Let's get back to the comments. Oh, yes. I knew I was forgetting something. Well, I'm always forgetting something. It's part of my nature. I'm doing the classic super screenshot using my phone so that I can get you the ad. What are the parameters? What size do you want? Uh, Resolution, things like that, so I can make sure I do it right. Also, going to try something. Dropbox.com, a whole bunch of free link to the Munzie book for everyone else here. Ooh, Carl, you magnificent lunatic. I'm going to bring that back up. This right here is what I'm talking about. And if I haven't sent you the link, I will send you the secret link to the Leafy Moss folder. And you can put that there. Thank you, Carl. Folks, see that? You get on the show and you get goodies. Daggone spooky music. It is. You guys also. Looks at charcoal lounging on the sun in mommy's office. I think I'll have cereal for lunch. Cereal sounds good, actually. Munchies really do sound good. Today's a very munchy day. We did something we haven't done in a long time. We experimented in the most fat guy way possible. Mandy was attempting to make dairy-free crab rangoon with mixed results. And we then had a fryer, and we're like, well, we'll try dropping different things in. And we were literally deep frying things and rolling them in sugar to see what would taste good, because it was kind of cold and fun. Wonton wrappers aren't bad. Tortillas are very good. Cooked spiral noodles are almost those. Are almost like the things you get at Taco Bell, the Cinetwist, but not quite. It was something else we were doing wrong. Not sure what's wrong. But it's fun when it's cold to do some cooler and to do some food experimentation. And I'm really thinking about setting up the grill, and my great big long hoodie is available. Life is good. Guys, life is good, and we need to enjoy that fact. Let's see. Looks at charcoal lounging in the sun in mommy's office. I think I'll have cereal for lunch, and I'll send it to you on Messenger. Thank you. No eggie for charcoal. Oh my. No eggie for her. No eggie for charcoal. Eggy for charcoal, denied. And I'm doing my last grill of the season tonight. The only thing that stops me from grilling is illness, injury, or extremely high winds. When I get the mood, I just grill. And we had a bunch of sausages, but they were not grilled because I was setting up. I did not have time. So my brain is telling me I should have grilled. Oh, marinating steaks in the fridge. Yes. I love that we all know these little things about everyone. Isn't that cool? Yeah, that we know that the shocking bit that charcoal gets eggy, or that Stuart, will come around and meow at me through my indoor screen door to keep them out of my study before your show. Yes. I wonder, if I leave now, can I have steak for supper? Steak for supper sounds pleasant for everyone involved. And I do hope that if anyone finds out the details of what's going on with Daphne, I'm sorry, not Daphne Lay, she's okay. Nita, contact me. I don't want to overlap into their show, especially because if Daphne's running it, we might be able to find out what's going on. And I am very concerned because I consider Nita Lanning a friend. So apparently you're just going to have a loosey-goosey time. And that's good for you. Nothing wrong with that. You know what? I'm going to run a commercial real quick as we're nearing the end of the show. And then we'll get back to talking to you guys. There it is. Sydney Koepp's an amazing creator, and she's just a wonderful author and fiber artist and instructor. Nope. I need to mute that. There we go. And I will do what you sent me, Kelly. Oh, I have so much homework right now. But let's see. We have burgers from last night. It's not steak, but they're yummy. Love steak. Steak for supper? What is Donna talking about? No tacos, lamau, or chili? None of that is mutually exclusive. You could have steak tacos, steak chili, chili with tacos, or steak. Look, all of this could work. Trust me, I'm chunky. I know what I would talk about. I have one whisker that's tickling my nose. Okay, sorry. Everybody have a great day. Yeah, suddenly Carl's motivated for the steak supper thing. And see you guys. No tacos. Not without your sweet drizzle. Anyway, with that, guys, I want to say great show. Anyway, I love it when a plan comes together. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Now, with that bit of silliness, Carl, if I leave now, maybe I could be at Grad's time for supper. We're good. You know what? I'm gonna see all of you guys Wednesday, guys. Keep writing, keep creating, keep drawing, keep making stuff, because you can always edit it, you can always improve it, but you can't edit a blank page. You know what? I love you, and you should too.